In my State of the Union address last month, I said I'd pick up the phone and reach out to Americans willing to help more young men of color facing especially tough odds to stay on track and reach their full potential so America can reach its full potential. And that's what today is all about. After months of conversation with a wide range of people, we've pulled together private philanthropies and businesses, nonprofits, all who are committed to creating more pathways to success. And we call it My Brother's Keeper.
You know, you interviewed Barack Obama's half-brother, and this was revealed. He lives in a hut in poverty, third world poverty, in Nairobi, right? Okay. You go over there, you interview him, and didn't he say we're to be our brother's keeper? What? And yet he's only generous with other people's money, only spread the wealth around with other people's money. He's a millionaire. Why can't he give to his own half-brother, and what should that tell the American people?
Well, at the least, it tells the American people he's a hypocrite, right? He says one thing, which is to say, spread the wealth around, help the less fortunate, be your brother's keeper. But here's his actual brother, living, by the way, not in American-style poverty, but third world poverty with sewage and slums and a shanty.
We've pulled together private philanthropies and businesses, nonprofits, all who are committed to creating more pathways to success. And we call it My Brother's Keeper.
All right, describe the hut that his half-brother lives in. Describe the life that he lives and the poverty that he lives in. Describe it for people, because you were there.
Yes, I mean, the Huruma slum is one of the worst slums in Nairobi. It's comparable to any slum that I've seen in India. We're talking here not about American-style poverty. We're talking about third-world poverty where where you step out of the slum, there's sewage everywhere. It's absolutely it's a degraded lifestyle.
I just don't understand it. I mean, fundamentally, what would $1,000 be worth to George Obama in the poverty that he lives in?
It would be a huge, because we're talking here now about, we're talking about places where a dollar goes a long way. This is, growing up in India, Sean, I obviously understand this very well.
It doesn't take that much. But it takes more than we're doing now. And that's what My Brother's Keeper is all about.
The point is that there is a kind of blatant hypocrisy with Barack Obama, right? Here's Obama traipsing around the country.
Yeah, we're our brother's keeper.
Yeah, we have obligations to the less fortunate. Here's his own brother, and he won't lift a finger to help him.
It doesn't take that much. But it takes more than we're doing now. And that's what My Brother's Keeper is all about.
And I think what we're seeing here is, George is, by the way, not an isolated case. It'd be one thing if Obama is helping everybody but not George. Very interestingly, Obama's closest living relative, not counting his immediate family, Michelle and his two kids, is his father's sister. Why? Because his father and mother are both dead. So his father's sister is a woman named Hawa Auma, and she sells coal on the street in a small village in Kenya. She has no teeth in the front, and she wants to get her teeth fixed but has no money. She says she makes a couple of dollars a day. Again, somebody that the president could, by moving his little finger, help so easily, and yet he doesn't really bother. And I think it's, the writer Jonathan Swift once said there are people who love humanity, but they hate Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're all for the people, but actual people they don't really bother to help.
As you know, during the time of the election, there were some news reports in CNN and elsewhere. The theme of the articles was that Obama had not done anything to help you. Recently, President Obama spoke, and he was quoting from the famous story of Cain and Abel, that we are brother's keeper. Now, my point is, you are his brother. Has he been your keeper?
Go ask him.
I hear politicians talking about values in an election year. I hear a lot about that. Let me tell you about values. Looking out for one another, that's a value. The idea we're all in this together, I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper, that's a value.
Recently, President Obama spoke, and he was quoting from the famous story of Cain and Abel, that we are brother's keeper. Now, my point is, you are his brother. Has he been your keeper?
Go ask him.
The idea we're all in this together, I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper. Just words, just speeches. Don't tell me words don't matter. It doesn't take that much. But it takes more than we're doing now. And that's what my brother's keeper is all about. Just words, just speeches. Don't tell me words don't matter. It doesn't take that much. But it takes more than we're doing now. And that's what my brother's keeper is all about. Just words, just speeches. And that's what my brother's keeper is all about. Just words, just speeches.